Hello! So, welcome to a new video. I am so excited. I got a customer request to paint her beautiful dog Shilla in her baby form and in her adult form. So far I've prepped the paper with tape and I have taped it onto a wooden board. So I'm going to transfer the photo onto this pastel matte paper. Here you can see the beautiful dog Shilla. For transferring this picture onto the paper, I'm going to use some of my soft pastel sticks and I'm going to put them on the back side of the paper, and after that I'm going to draw the lines with a pencil so that I have a really accurate image. This type of transferring the sketch I'm always doing for custom orders because I want my custom orders to be perfectly fine. I was working about 10 hours on the mock-ups, and this is the mock-up my client decided to go with. So thank you for joining me on this new video, and I'm really excited. So please guys, stay watching and watch me create something. Hopefully very, very beautiful.
As I mentioned before, preparing the mock-up took about 10 hours. My clients had a clear vision from the start of how they wanted the image to be executed. A short, long meadow with daisies, dandelions and possible pampa grass with a hint of forest in the background. The dog Shilla should be clearly in focus and the collar should be added around her neck. The chain should be round and placed higher, while the leash should be removed. Yes, that was quite a lot. I'm always happy when I have clients who know what they want. But I did have some concerns, especially about the background. I started searching for backgrounds with the features mentioned above, but I also had to consider the angle of the shot, the light source and everything else surrounding it. After 1 to 2 hours of searching for royalty-free backgrounds, I realized it was almost impossible. But then I had an idea. The idea. A few months ago, when I started my YouTube channel, I had subscribed to the Pro version of Canva. This had already helped me a lot while creating YouTube thumbnails, cutting out people, etc. For this project, I decided to use the AI text-to-image function. I entered the keywords and I was quite surprised that generated images were actually quite usable. Of course, the images had some flaws, especially the daisies. Some of them looked disastrous. Instead of pampa grass, I got palm trees, and so on. But for the basic idea, it was great, and it gave me a sense of the different vibes. I sent my clients the first batch of assembled backgrounds. The wonderful Shilla was placed differently in each of them, so that all options could be explored. At this point, I hadn't created the foreground yet, because I needed to adjust it individually for each background, and that would have been an immense amount of work. I got positive feedback back, but I wanted to explore another option, a fall background. A meadow with highs and lows, a gravel road, a forest where the light shines through in different ways, and larger waterstones. When I read this, I immediately realized that searching for royalty-free images was not going to work and would just be a waste of time. So I used the AI tool again to create the desired background. As before, the images weren't perfect, but definitely good enough as a background template. I sent those to my clients as well. In the end, we decided between 2 backgrounds. One of a spring meadow and one of a fall background with a rich red colors. For both I created a foreground. I selected different royalty-free images cut them out and combined them. This took a lot of time, but for me it's important that not only my clients have a clear vision of the final product, but I do as well. Especially with such complex requests, I discussed everything in detail beforehand so that I would have almost no work left later, except for the actual painting process. In the end, the spring image was chosen, mainly because this background was a bit calmer, allowing Shilla to stand out better. I was so relieved when a decision was made, because that meant I could finally start the painting process. As usual, I began with the background. This is especially important later on because when I paint the dog's fur, the hair needs to overlap, and this wouldn't look realistic without a background beforehand, at least not for me. Initially, it may look a little odd, especially when the background is painted blurry. I have the inner urge to work out every detail, but based on my experience, I know it's better to leave some calm areas in the image when you have a main subject, so that the final image has a more balanced and effective impact. So I worked my way from the back to the front and from left to right. The more I progressed into the foreground, the more precise and detailed my strokes became. What was also very important to me in order to create a more three-dimensional image was adding shadows. Since I had assembled everything from various images, these shadows didn't exist, so I had to imagine them myself. Especially with the daisies in the foreground, I think they turned out really well. Another thing I'm very pleased with is the fur, especially on the chest. I love the play of colors in the lighter part of the fur, and painting Shilla was so much fun. In general, I'm really happy with everything I was able to accomplish in this video. None of this would have been possible, especially within the time frame, without the support of both grandparents, who did a lot of babysitting. A big thank you goes out to them. Now, I will let you enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you for being on this journey with me. And if any of you would like a custom portrait, feel free to reach out to me. All the necessary information is in the info box below. Thank you.
How far I accomplished to paint in about 20 or 25 hours, and I really like the outcome. I am not there at all, as you can see, but I'm getting closer to the finish line. I really love the grass on the foreground. I think it turned out so beautiful. I am such a sucker for grass, I think. I am not finished with the face and with the body of dog Shilla in her adult form, but I think for now it's looking good. I am going to keep painting, guys. Hi guys, so I am wrapping up this video. Here you can see how far I've come, and as you see, I did the first layer on this part of the body, and yeah, I have to put a lot more layers onto this part before it's finished, but I really like the face and this side here, and yeah, I hope we are going to see us in the next video, and I wish you a great day, great afternoon, night, evening, wherever and whenever you are watching this video. Bye guys!